This is a series in Ask the Reb about 3D dimensional spirituality. The question is, how good are you as a counselor? And the Reb says, I know exactly what your problem is the minute you enter my office. You can't be that good. What is my problem? You got the wrong solution. How do you know that? If you had the right solution, you wouldn't be coming in. You are good. Does your life depend on what happens to you? When things go well for me, I feel at peace, loved, happy. What's wrong with that? Exactly. That's what your problem is. You've got to be kidding me. You're just putting me on. Your life depends on what happens to you. Well, what's wrong with that? When things do not go well, you feel upset, unhappy, and unloved. Exactly. Resentment hurts. Why do we do it? There are some people or events no one can feel good about. I just never forgive or forget what they did. How is that working for you? A world of pain and anger. Our thoughts create our feelings, not the other person or the event. It makes me feel hurt and angry every time I think of what happened. What do you call a person who cannot change things so that they continually feel hurt and angry every time they think about what happened? You tell me. A victim. Your life can depend upon how you think about what happened. If I can't feel good about what happened, I can always find a positive thought to make me feel good. What do you call that? The power of positive thinking. How's that working for you? The power goes on and off, and most of the times it seems like it's off. Ultimate closure only comes when we can find peace in and not about the event. There are some things no one can feel good when they think about them. What happens then? There's no closure. Another world full of you-know-what. You do not have to suffer the fate of the victim or the messed up life when there is no closure. How can I feel good about negative things I can't change? Well, you can't. How can I feel good about negative thoughts I cannot change? You can't. You can't change the unchangeable to feel good about your life. When you cannot forgive the unforgivable, your past owns you. You need to get a life. I already got a life. You only think you have a life, but it's not yours. Well, whose life is it if it's not mine? It's all your past and present enemies. They own you. We need to discover what we're looking for inside, not outside ourselves. Where do I get a life? You don't need to get anything. You already have it. How do I get it? You don't get it. You let it get you. When you open your heart. Only conscious thinking can sense the unseen spiritual presence. How do I open my heart to get in the presence? Thinking opens the head. Wondering opens the heart. What should I wonder about? Wonder what difference being in the presence of God's peace makes. Wow, what a difference it makes. You just got in. Three-dimensional spirituality is a solution. I don't have time to find the right solution. There are so many of them. There are only three-dimensional solutions to all of life. And what are they? Three-dimensional spirituality is simple, but it's not easy. One dimension changes how you feel about the event. Two dimensions changes how you think about the event. Three dimensions changes how you feel in the event. How do I learn more about 3D spirituality? Try Googling three-dimensional spirituality.